All right, so it's lazy day. Aaron and I are going to go see about signing up to get more info data, and yeah, it's going to do Pokemon stuff, really. Morning. Figured I'd get the morning in while it was still morning. We've got by the breakaway, got our FUD. Now we're heading up to, sometimes I can't actually tell if bicyclists are slowing down. Because they brake sometimes so slowly, they could just be coasting.
Yeah.
And so they have to like nod me on the way through, and then they look annoyed. I'm like, dude, I didn't know you were slowing down. Just because you were decelerating didn't mean you were slowing down. Yeah, I mean, to me, decelerating is sort of like you could be coasting and friction is decelerating you, versus applying your brakes is slowing down. I understand they're both the same thing, but they're different degrees to me. It's like slowing down is, like I can visibly check out that you are decelerating, not just like, are you something? Anyways, so yeah, it's a community day. Community weekend, technically. There's just all the community day Pokemon are spawning all over the place, and it looks like they do have their shiny frequency. So Aaron and I are looking at EVs.
And Bulbasaurs.
And Bulbasaurs and Dratini. Or you didn't get
I got my Dratini just now.
Oh, you got a shiny Dratini. So now you just need to have enough candies to...
I had enough candy.
Oh God. Okay. So yeah. That's that. What was it Dragon Meteor is what it was called or something like that? Yeah, that looks... I mean, aside from the fact that it's like pink, I'm like, what do I name it? It's pink.
It turns green when it's dragon.
When it's Dragonite?
When it's final.
Should I name it Aranicus? Well, I should see if it's male or female. Aranicus or Ysera. because regular Dragonite is like perfectly in that yellowy gold color, kind of bronzy, so that's why it was named Chromie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll see you guys probably after T-Mobile and figure out what's going on. All right, here's the T-Mobile store. We just got done in there. I have coffee, because I will find coffee anywhere.
Yeah.
And Aaron was looking at the machine. I'm like, no, they don't have cappuccino. It's like espresso, ristretto, and then coffee, ristretto.
Yeah.
So our phone SIM cards are going to stop working here in a little bit, but we will have infinite data. Our prepaid idea is going to be, we're going to get credit towards the bill, and but since we already have T-Mobile, we're getting a discount on top of that.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome.
Yeah, plus the bill in of itself would have only, what, $28.50?
Yeah, $28.50 a month
per phone, unlimited everything.
In Netherlands.
In Netherlands, and then 10 gigabytes.
Gigs and unlimited calls and texts outside.
So, don't be in Germany for a year.
But not in the States.
Sorry, 10 gigabytes a month in Europe. We don't plan on going outside of the Netherlands for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Means at 10 gigabytes data, I could video chat in the middle of Nuremberg to my mom. And the only thing I need to worry about is my phone battery.
Yeah. And cell signal.
I meant to say Amberg, not Nuremberg. I was thinking of Timothy and Dominic. They live in Amberg, not Nuremberg. Anyways, so we're gonna go home and wait for our phones to keel over, and
then we resurrect them.
So we're probably gonna do a little bit of. I might do a little bit. Everybody's waving at me because I'm vlogging. I'm probably gonna play a little bit of
orange.
I'm not.
Stripes.
All right, now that all that stuff's switched out, I don't have that weird restarty code anymore because we actually have a valid SIM card. It's not a prepaid SIM card that needs the security or whatever. It's a... We all kind of understand what I mean. It's a valid SIM card and whatever. So it's a new one. It's one with a subscription, not a prepaid. So it was just like, man, that was really cool. I always kind of like it when soccer people do that. They just sort of like fall on their back and kick the ball behind them. It was a thing that happened on Final Fantasy X. Jack Shot would do it, and when you were playing Blitzball, Except he was also submerged in water. And it was a sphere. Anyways, it was a weird game. But yeah, so we're now infinite data. God help you guys if you are on my Snapchat or Insta stories, things are gonna be ratcheted up a bit more because I got the data now. I just need to worry about the phone charge. We're heading back to Locale because they have nachos. It's only like 4:30, 5 o'clock, something like that.
Yeah.
But I want to eat now and then maybe have something a little bit later. So I'm not like starving going to bed.
Yeah.
But I don't want to have a big heavy meal and like have to, yeah. Because the game is, we have to be at Leiden by noon. So tomorrow. So I don't want to be like up and awake and screwing around and doing weird stuff with the bowels in the morning. So we'll see you guys probably after Locale or at Locale. I'm not necessarily sure. Crunch. The twig. I feel destructive. I don't know why. Sitting here devouring nachos. Aaron's got
A burger. I don't remember what kind.
New York.
New York.
Yeah. And I just had regular nachos. Apparently I had the last of the nachos. And then typical coffee. Aaron's got a whiskey and Coke. Jack and Coke.
Whiskey.
Okay.
Jim Beam, I think.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I'm going to be like real petty. We had a great time. We had a great meal at Locale. Who's good. I mean, they have beans and they had jalapenos and enough cheese and meat all on their nachos. It's great. I forgot that they actually had decent nachos.
Yeah.
And it was just like back in the States, not really enough cheese for the amount of chips they gave, although I got the last nachos. I'm not sure exactly what. I think it was the fact that I got the last chips. I was like, how did you run out of, like, what part of this did you run out so you can't make nachos fully? It's got to be a key ingredient, and you probably didn't run out of cheese.
Or beef.
Well, they could have served like the vegetarian ones because the beef isn't added. So they had to have run out of chips. But anyways, near the end of us being there, this very, and I mean very valley girl, American girl with kids who were bouncing back and forth between speaking Dutch and English. Like they said very little things, like they wanted appelsap, een appelsap. Hey mommy, what are we doing here? Like they were completely bilingual and it was kind of throwing me. But she was Ms. Helicopter Mom. Oh no, the apple juice here is way too sweet. I have to water it down. Can I get a large glass of water and a small apple juice? And she'd put like three, like a creamer shot of apple juice in there and then poured a bunch of water in there. I was like, homegirl, stop. Your kids don't need, stop. But she was talking about like renovating a place and like the bedroom completely smells and I don't know why it smells. My room doesn't have any carpet, so that's probably why it doesn't smell. I don't know what it is with this place, but everything that has carpet smells. Like maybe that's why they don't have much good grass around here. I'm just like, where are you from? But the older guy she was with, like, he was definitively 2 generations ahead of her. Like, she was probably in maybe her mid-20s, late 20s, and he was probably somewhere in his 60s to maybe 80s. He was old. I'm like, please don't tell me they're in a relationship. I mean, I'm American, and I kind of you know what I'm like? I tend not to judge a lot of relationships, but when there's probably 50 years between you, I get a little bit suspect.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. But like I said, I just listened to her talk. She didn't know a lick of Dutch, but her kids did. So I'm not sure what is all going on with this.
I heard one of them say move to America at some point.
Yeah, that was the guy. He was like, well, maybe if we move to America, I don't know if I can or not. And then he would speak to the waitress in Dutch. And I'm like, how would you not be able to move to the States? But then the kids, and then like the child spilt her thing over and she goes, this water, not apple sap. And she goes, no, it is your apple juice. It's just make sure that you're not all hyped up on sugar later tonight. And I'm just like, and I just looked at her and I was like, we need to go get the check right now. Like, we got up from the table and just walked over and paid.
Yeah.
Rather than waiting for the check, because it was like, she was gonna drive me nuts. And yeah, I don't care. I'm dragging her through the mud. I'm dragging her out on YouTube. I give no crap. That girl was a helicopter mom beyond all belief.
Yeah.
And I don't know. But yeah, so that's the end of the vlog. We're gonna go back. We have some tiramisu, if you guys see me waving this around. I know Aaron likes it.
We're gonna find out if TJ likes it.
We're gonna find out if I like it. We've got some other stuff to eat. And then we have game tomorrow. So yeah, we'll chat with you guys tomorrow. Got a lot of football footage coming. And yeah, maybe some drinky. Who knows?
Bye.